So we've noticed, y'all, in Arkansas, stuff is free to do and go explore, and in Missouri, everything costs $10 to $15 to $25. That's what it seems like. You know, in Arkansas, hey, go check out this waterfall, have a fun time doing it. This is public land. Missouri, hey man, you better pay your money. Shit costs money, dog. But yeah, we're going to, what's it called, babe? We're in Lampe, Missouri. Dogwood Canyon Nature something or other, where you can pay $10 an hour to self-guide fish yourself. Woohoo! But yeah, so we're mainly going to see this cavern, and hopefully there's some hopefully there's some waterfalls. Alright, so we're coming in. Dogwood Canyon Nature Park. That'll be 15 bones. Whoa. Pretty low entrance. They said they stock it with rainbow trout, so let's see if we spot any. Already a waterfall. Just some biking, hiking. Hey, our first little waterfall, whether man-made or not. Everything else been dried up, y'all. With a little turtle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The turtles and the buffalo look like this big.
Yeah, they were nice. It looks like he's trying to scratch his butt. You know how dogs drag it?
Yeah.
Then this one's just chilling. Why you always get to scratch your butt in front of company? Look at all the trout, y'all, and we're about to feed them. What? You want to hold it while I get some? I got some of you sitting in the ice chest. Oh, I'm about to say. All right, honey, you ready? Holy smokes. Look at that pretty one just fly. You want to throw some, honey? Some pretty rainbows. We caught about 60 of your brothers the other day. Hey y'all, a waterfall that's not dried up. I was asking her if this is natural. I doubt they placed all this rock and stuff. I am no waterfallologist. I am many things. Waterfallologist is not one. Look at the axe heads, and you wouldn't believe what Michelle said they look like. This is a family-friendly channel, so you use your imagination. Earplugs. And I'll leave it at that. Stone earplugs?
Shell earplugs.
Oh, shell earplugs. Bobcat tooth necklace.
Oh,
yikes, look at a moose skeleton. Just think of the backstrap off of that. Yum, yum. So this is the average size, it says, of a bald eagle nest. So I can kind of curl up and sleep in it. Yep. That's pretty cool. Pretty little waterfall. Now we play Spot the Fish, and she's playing Picture the Husband. Oh, hi. Michelle just informed me that this bridge was built like by an Amish community. Oh yeah, look for the horse and buggies. Pretty butterfly. I've seen some bass in the creek so far. And I bet you there's something good in this falls area. You spot anything, honey?
Something.
So here's the tools used to build the bridge. Look at the cool little mall. Oh, look, there's them building it. Look. Oh, wrong way. They replicated the AC pretty well. Another little dam and a waterfall. It's nice that they're not all dried up.
There's a mezzanine where you can go out and get your picture taken right by the falls. If you guys haven't had a chance to do that yet, you can actually go through the restaurant, through the museum, and on the back.
Yeah, the water snake.
We are crossing Dogwood Creek now. We'll be rolling along Dogwood Creek for the rest of our journey, minus when we come back this way. Just as we pass the entrance to Little Indian Stables, you're going to see Pine Ridge Pass. Pine Ridge is an old logging road that's been transformed into a hiking. These are the rainbow trout that I was talking about earlier. You can see a pink stripe that runs down the side of their bodies, and on their bellies they have this silverish-like stuff. This creates this optical illusion as you're looking down at them in the water. You can't help but see this rainbow going down the side of their bodies. For those of you in the back just being polite, this is the time not to be polite. You don't want to miss out on this. We call this spot Piranha Pool because of this unique feeding frenzy they go into when we feed them here. This is only about half the show on this side. You guys will look off on the other side. You're going to see that some of my food makes it across. And as those little pieces come through, the fish that are down here will fight over the littlest bits of food that go onto this side. Now that we've let these guys calm down, you can see some of the larger ones sitting up here towards the tops of the water. I'm going to give you guys a chance to feed them a little later on. But instead of throwing whole handfuls, you can actually get quite a bit of joy out of throwing 1 or 2 pieces at a time. They hit the tops of the water so fast, just like if a fly or an insect hit the tops of the water. And I don't know if you guys spend any time with a fly swatter, but those are quick little boogers. So it's pretty amazing that these guys hunt that way. Okay, I'm going to get them going one more time before we take off. This next area that we're coming up on is called Thunder Falls. I'll make a pause so you guys can get you some pictures there before we move on. I just have to ask that if any of you young men are thinking of popping that question today, if you can wait until the end of our tour, just in case. For y'all in the back? Yeah. It's out. This is an area that we want to preserve entirely. Outside bluffs. These bluffs are made of that same soft limestone as before, but you can see that our grounds crew has already trimmed these back this year. Outside bluffs is a little hole, and we have found a different angle. Depending on the time of the year, use this hole for shelter. That's just above this first shelf on that back corner. Speaking of shelter, here's Missouri right here at Great Spirit.
Right.
They radio dated to 6000 BC.
I think that's the guided.
We're going to make a pause as we're headed over the back side of this bridge here for you guys to take some pictures of that waterfall over there, all at the same time.
I just saw a neat blade of rocks right there.
You guys can give me a thumbs up, or if you look just to the right of this column, down towards the face of the water, you're going to see the mouth of Fish Cave. It goes about 50 feet into that rock. Next up is Fire Pit.
Glory hole. Oh, this is pretty, y'all. It's awesome, y'all, seeing all the rainbow stripes.
Here all at the same time. Are there any of you on here that know who Waylon Jennings is?
Oh, yeah.
Waylon and Johnny Morris were good friends. He came out here on a fishing tour back with one of Johnny's younger daughters. Before the inception of the park, they caught their first fish down at stock perch, bluegill, sunfish, and even some small bass you might see on the different times of the day. These Dolomite cliffs can be so beautiful in all of the different seasons of the year. In the spring, even before there are leaves on the trees, you're going to see the greenest stuff springing right off the top. And in the fall, there's the most beautiful colors in all of the leaves. Looking at these animals, you might assume right away that their anatomy would be closer to that of a deer. But it's actually closer to that of cattle or other ruminants. They actually eat up this grass. That grass goes down into one's stomach. Then they cough that back up into their mouth. And they do something called chewing the cud, where they re-chew up all of that grass to go down into a second stomach. A little harder to see right now, but on the very pulse that smooth off these tips and actually create like a dulled end. Then they take those up over their head, and all the dirt and grass and everything rolls over the porous substance, and that dots will get more and more bright. Kind of like the little fawn we saw earlier. These horns. If you look at the two over here on the top, you can see the one that has these little devil horns on the top of his head. That's a yearling. Actually, there's one back here behind us. Give him a bath or something. You gotta hate all those flies all the time, right? That's part of who they are. They're so happy during the fall and winter when those bugs aren't around. They don't have to deal with them. You can see that very prominent camouflage pattern on it. These trout are a mutation that can be traced back to one single female found in 1955. This is much more rare than that white bison. There's only been one mutation found in 1955, and their entire lineage all comes from that single. And this is that final spot.
All the little minnows.
Oh yeah, they're enjoying all the oxygen. Oh, you seen that fish? He had a bass.
Oh yeah.
He had a little bass going after him.